Hello, my name is Julia Tagoe and I'm a genetic counselor. I am pleased to be speaking with you in recognition of the International Day of Women and Girls in Science. I am speaking to you from Lethbridge, Alberta, and I would like to acknowledge that I am on Blackfoot land and would like to give recognition to the Blackfoot people, past, present, and future. I work for Alberta Health Services. As a genetic counselor, I talk to people about genetic causes of health problems, help them to understand what it means for them, and how to make decisions using genetic health information. I discovered a love for genetics in high school. At first, I wanted to be a scientist and do research in a lab, and I did get a master's degree in molecular genetics. But I decided to become a genetic counselor when I realized that I cared a lot more about communicating science than in doing it myself. It took me 2 years to get into a genetic counseling program. I am a curious person. I love trying to understand how differences in our DNA and our genetic information can cause health or developmental problems. You might have heard about DNA. It is the biological code inside our cells that carries the instructions we need to build and run our bodies. But we are all a little different from each other when it comes to our DNA. It's normal to have variation in our DNA, and that's part of why we are different from each other. We get our DNA from our parents, but we all have about 5 new genetic differences that our parents don't. For some, differences in the DNA code cause health or learning problems. Genetic conditions can affect any part of your body and can sometimes be passed down through families from parent to child. I work in a hospital and work with a type of doctor called a geneticist. They specialize in diagnosing genetic conditions. I then help people understand that diagnosis, what it means for their health or maybe their kids' health. For an example of what I do, sometimes cancer is caused by a genetic difference being passed down through the family. So I need to know about the cancer my patient has, but also about the cancer in the family. Other times, I might be working with a family where a child is walking, talking, and learning differently than other children. We can look at someone's genetic code to try and understand if that person has a genetic difference that is the cause of their health or development problems. To do my job, I need to know about our genetic code. We only learned about the genetic code in the 1950s, so we still have lots to learn. But that means I am learning new things almost every day. That's why I love being a genetic counselor. I get to learn about all the new discoveries about our genetic code, but I also get to help people understand what their genetic differences mean for their health. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed learning a bit about my job as a genetic counselor. Thank you.